Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. It seems Rachel Reeves is going to have to edit her Mansion House speech. The Mansion House speech is one that the Chancellor has to give every year at Mansion House in London. It's a whitetail affair and all this, Although what she'd wear, God knows. One of the points she was making in it was her decision to slash cash ISAs. She wanted to take the annual limit down from 20 to 5,000. And to force people into saving in different ways. Now, the industry said it's an absolutely terrible idea. I mean, really dumb. The industry have pointed out actually how dumb an idea it is because a lot of these ISAs are done through banks and building societies, and having cash ISAs counts as cash on hand for the building society's balance sheets or the bank's balance sheets. If you remove those, people aren't putting the 20,000 in cash in. It means that they are restricted by law on how much they can rent out or lend out, because there's a limit. There is a ratio between cash on hand and the amount that can be lent. It's to protect savers and so forth. If that cash ISA was reduced, that would obviously reduce the amount of cash on hand. It would mean fewer mortgages. The mortgage rates would have to rise. Interest rates would have to rise. There's all sorts of problems. And it was seen as being one of the dumbest ideas from a woman who, to be fair, has had a fairly impressive set of massively dumb ideas. Nearly a third of Brits have a cash ISA, I've got a stocks and shares ISA, but, I prefer playing the market, but that's fine. Even Martin Lewis said it was a big mistake, and, he's fairly respected. Now, the plans aren't dead. They're not dead in the water. They haven't actually been officially cancelled. Although they have been cancelled because they're being described as being delayed for consultation with industry, which is political speech for we're abandoning it without saying we're abandoning it, and then we'll slowly abandon it on a good news day. Something else has happened. We can just slip it out 27th line item on page 402 or something. It's a good sign of relief for savers. They can carry on saving, especially older ones who actually prefer cash at hand rather than stocks and shares. A lot of people aren't comfortable with stocks and shares or don't know how to work stocks and shares. It's fairly easy. I'm not going to give you a lesson on it, but they just prefer the cash ISAs, and that's fine. But forcing people and telling people you can't save your money here, you've got to save it there, it's a bit draconian, isn't it? And stupid. But then we are dealing with Rachel Reeves. Stupid is her middle name. Still, it's another defeat. I wonder if she'll be crying. Thanks a lot. Bye.